Hi, we're here today with Sophie and Ben. Can you give us a little bit of background about yourself?
Yeah, sure. I'm 24 years old, and for the past year I've been experiencing quite a severe depressive episode, which my psychiatrist then recommended me for TMS.
My name is Ben, I am 23 years old, and I have been struggling with my depression and anxiety for the past 8 years, with certain aspects getting worse. I was suggested TMS by my psychiatrist.
Okay. How do you feel your overall experience has been?
I feel like it's been overall very good. I've felt that I've been more stable than I have before.
How have you gone, Sophie? How have you felt?
It's been very good overall, because after initially starting treatment I felt a lot more energy and a lot more mental clarity when it came to tasks about daily life and things like that. I was able to initiate and complete tasks a lot more consistently than I did before starting TMS.
Good. Any side effects?
There weren't any side effects from the TMS itself, but during TMS itself I did have a few times of discomfort, and that would just be dependent on sleep or how much water I had drank. So sometimes I'd just be a little bit more uncomfortable with the treatment.
But overall, it's not painful?
Not painful or nothing lingering, it's just during the treatment itself.
About you, Sophie?
At first it can be a little uncomfortable, but you really do get used to it very quickly. You can experience some like facial tremors, and your jaw might be shaking while the magnet is going, but you do very much get used to the sensation after a while.
How long do you think it took for you to notice any improvements in your mood?
It was quite quick, actually. It was about a week and a half. Yeah, and did take a moment for me to clock it, to be like, oh wow, I actually do feel better when I wake up in the morning. I do feel like I have more energy. I was able to tick things off my to-do list, and as I looked back, I was like, wow, I've done a lot this past week. And I was able to start things that I'd been putting off for a while. And it felt really good, which also translated into more motivation to keep attending sessions and to finish the treatment program.
Yeah, so you had a reasonably early response to TMS.
Yeah, it was good.
What about you, Ben? When did you kind of notice that there were some changes for you?
I would say I started noticing changes about a week into starting TMS. I noticed that I was able to gather my thoughts and work on tasks more in a sort of organized way, to stick things into the correct order and then therefore do them.
Yeah. So under probably the areas of daily life activities, relationships, hobbies, improvements there? Any improvements?
I did, in a way, because we started TMS together at the same time, and we've been coming for our treatments together because we live all the way out in Ipswich, so it was a commute to get here. Obviously we'd be going at the same time. It was quite good to have someone else that you were accountable for your sessions, so we would both encourage each other to keep going, because the commute was quite significant, and we opted to do daily sessions. So after a while it did become a bit tedious, but having someone else to encourage you made it a lot easier, and also being accountable for someone else's treatment is also a big motivator. Yeah. So it's not just you that you have to worry about, it's also someone else, which is very motivating.
Yeah, I can see Ben nodding there. That's good. And what about work? Has it impacted at all on work? Yeah. Have you tried other treatments for depression before you came across TMS?
Yes, I had tried a lot of different medications through my psychiatrist, a very long list of antidepressants, antipsychotics, sedatives, to work on my intrusive thoughts and my lack of energy, which obviously have varying and can be quite significant side effects, whereas TMS was very mild and very easy to adjust to, and compared to medication, it's so much better. It doesn't even compare. than going through all of the trials of medications, especially since TMS has such a lasting effect. You can feel the effects very quickly, whereas with medication it takes up to 6 weeks.
Sometimes it does. Did you find that too, Ben? Or?
Yeah, my experience was pretty much the same, except I had been on a lot less medications. I had tried one antidepressant, which I've been on for a long time, and then a second one, which I started not long before TMS, and that also wasn't very good for me. So therefore, after that's when I started TMS, and it has been incomparable. It's been a lot less invasive and with no side effects, which has been fantastic.
Yes. So it sounds like there's been an overall improvement. Is there any one specific area where you really noticed it?
In terms of one area, I would say just my clarity of mind would be the biggest thing. Just able to clear my head of all the nasty depression.
No, that's an important one.
It's also good because it gives you a chance for forced mindfulness every day during treatment, which also has been beneficial, because I'd come in for my treatment and put on a meditation or put on some calming music and actually take that time out of my day to actually focus on scanning my body and looking at the pattern of my thoughts, and having that every day reinforced my ability to do mindfulness activities outside of my treatment. And it's been, again, very beneficial for my state of mind and my ability to de-stress and relax at the end of the day.
Oh, good. That's good. As far as any misconceptions or myths about TMS, have you heard any, or are there some that you would like to address?
It can seem quite intimidating when you read that it's a very strong, powerful magnet that's aimed at your brain, and that the treatment, it takes 35 sessions over a course of weeks to months. It can seem quite daunting, yeah, but it's actually very tolerable, and like I said, you do very much get used to it very quickly. I guess because you walk in and the TMS technicians are very experienced and they're very knowledgeable and understanding, and they make the whole process a lot easier, and yeah, it makes it very easy to adjust.
Well, on behalf of the staff, thank you, Sophie. Ben, any thoughts on how you might plan to maintain your mental health in the future after you've completed now? This is your 35th session.
I definitely want to spend more time working my mindfulness and ensuring that sort of those pathways are still being triggered all the time, to maintain that schedule and maintain the good effects of TMS. I
would definitely recommend TMS for depression because, as we said, it's very non-invasive. There are very minimal side effects, and the effects that you get are very visible very early on, and it's really encouraging because it's almost like a turning point after you've been struggling for such a long time, and traditional methods can take a very long time to see any effects, whereas you come in, you start treatment, and you feel a lot better and you notice it a lot faster, and it's inspiring, and that kind of inspiration kind of bleeds into the rest of your life, and you feel better about other treatments apart from TMS and being more accountable for yourself and for your mental health.
Oh, that sounds like it's been a really good journey for you coming here and having the TMS experience. We'd like to say thank you because you've both been really good clients to have.
Thank you.
And wish you all the very best in your journey, and thank you for your time.
Thank you so much. It's been a pleasure coming here. You guys have been wonderful, and yeah, just thank you so much for that.